Hopefully nobody notices.
Well,
So,
chat's
we're
gonna
back.
say that.
so here's one thing that I'm going to come up on right now. I am going to seal off every possible exit.
Yep, that's okay. You
So,
built a big enough dungeon.
so with that, he's still going to go for the rooms he's never been a part of.
Yep. So he keeps track of him, but we mentioned this earlier. His AI is incredibly limited at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So he's really actually only looking at the rooms next to him.
Mm-hmm. That's
But
interesting.
yeah, in future he's going to look all over the dungeon. He's actually going to have a kind of randomly generated personality as well. So sometimes you'll send in a dungeoneer and he'll have this irrational fear of zombies, and he'll always run away from zombies. And you can kind of work this out by playing. You can kind of try guess at his particular traits,
Interesting.
um,
Now,
and
is
that'll change with
some
new.
of those random, like the random dungeoneer and the random possible classes or possible personalities, is that, it sounds to me a little bit like Rogue Legacy. Is that kind of
Yeah,
some
yeah.
of the inspiration?
I was at GDC for the first time this year in March in San Francisco, and I went to a talk by the guys who made Rogue Legacy,
Mm-hmm.
and my head was nodding. I was like, oh yeah, I want to do that. I want to do that. They actually made a really interesting point, which I'm definitely going to follow. In Rogue Legacy, they were initially one of their first prototypes. You could get to upgrade your castle and get new abilities,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're tempted to play again because you have something new to play with.
Oh,
Which is
yeah. That does
really
make
nice
more
little
sense.
kind of feedback loop. So that's definitely something I want to do as well. So when you go into a dungeon, you won't unlock any new cards or anything new until you finish that. And you'll go back to the guild management. You'll unlock some sort of new toy. And then you'll be tempted to play again.
Mm-hmm. That's one of the most evil and best things I think that Rogue Legacy has for their what do I want to say? For their lasting appeal is not being able to keep most of the gold. I mean, you can unlock that later, but not being able to keep your gold. So not only do you want to play again, but you want to spend everything right away so that you can get more gold later on. And I find it's almost like a snowball going uphill with Rogue Legacy. That the longer you play it, the more easy the earlier stuff kind of becomes, and eventually, like on your very, very first character, your very, very first playthrough, it's possible to beat the game, but it's very, very difficult. And as you continue playing and unlock more and kind of get newer stuff and cooler stuff, you have a higher chance of actually beating Rogue Legacy, which is a good way to do a roguelike for a lot of people that don't like roguelikes that say, oh, well, I never
Yeah.
get to the end of the game.
So-
And I actually enjoy that myself as a player.
Mm-hmm.
I like the fact that
No!
I can kind of grind through it, but not in a tedious way, merely by playing. I
No,
really
exactly.
This is
so
not
yeah,
good.
I'm definitely taking that same stance with dungeoneering. That's exactly how I like to unlock stuff.
I thought I was going to get him to go the other way by putting that club down. And he's just like, no, I'm just going to go back against this demon guy.
I'm just refreshing the stream right now. What happened?
Mhm. We had the program crash, so that's why you require the refresh. That's all.
I can do this. I actually had...
You can beat it. You
I
can
can do
beat
this.
it.
I'm going to try this. I got lots of time. That's good.
So actually, I brought this build to this gaming festival, and I just kind of tweaked the numbers the night before. I'd just done a little round of balancing and just added the last feature before the festival was that the boss appeared on the board and chased after you.
Oh,
But I didn't
really?
think it was winnable.
Oh.
Yeah. So on day 2 of the festival, someone actually managed to beat it, and I hadn't coded in that like the end. There was no code there to like reward it. So like, you fight the end boss, you win, and then what happened in the game was like your dungeoneer just moved away from him, and then he walked after you and you fought him again. A bit of a letdown. So that evening I pulled out the laptop and added in the windscreen.
Yeah. It's funny how that happens when you open your game to the public and all of a sudden the thing you thought was impossible happens.
Yeah.
I don't want to...
Super snaky long corridor.
Yeah. I don't want to fight either of those guys.
Cyclops is a
Bandito.
bit mean.
Yeah.
So, you know the way in a roguelike, when you beat, a monster that's much tougher than what you have, your equipment, there should be some big reward for that.
Yeah.
So that's something I want to work in. I definitely want the Cyclops to be really scary, but if you have the right equipment or some skill or something that you can pull it off, there should be a
Scale
big
mail.
benefit.
Totally. There is so much potential for this. I love how much it feels like there's actually quite a lot of potential. Like, at the way you could go from this point branches like this. So you could go into levels, you could go into building like your deck of cards, you could go into dice rolling and more of like RNG, the random number generators, that kind of stuff. It's crazy. It's really neat to see this.
Yeah, and I love all of those elements. So if I was left to my own devices forever on this, they'd probably all make it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's neat that
did you-
you can make a you have the entire idea for the board game here, so that you can add different rule sets. You can technically make it so that didn't even notice that. You can make it so that a person could technically make their own rules, their own
If you really wanted to.
yeah, if you wanted to go as far as making it a very customizable game in itself.
That would be interesting. Yeah, several people. It's kind of linked to that. Several people mailed me saying, what about making your own tiles? Could you swap in your own
Cool.
art, or kind of similarly, I'd like to build a dungeon and then share it with my friends and get them to try and beat it.
Mhm. Do like seeds and that kind of stuff.
Because at the moment, at least, when you finish a dungeon run, that's it. And sometimes you'll have made something kind of interesting.
I am getting my shields on. I'm getting my armor on.
This one is a little roundabout, but Mike Giant and I have a lot of history with Magic the Gathering,
Yep.
way back in the day.
Yep.
And one of the first and most complicated things you learn with Magic is that because you can only have so many cards in your hand at a time, much like this game, you really have to limit what's in your deck. Because if you have too much in your deck, you're going to get a lot of combinations that don't work with each other and that kind of stuff. So as you're saying, you want to add in a lot of different cards and like new kind of things to the game. Is there any way that you're going to kind
Let
of
you trim
balance
some of the
deck?
fat?
Yeah, exactly.
Or even get booster packs or something.
Yeah, that's a great
Um,
microtransaction.
Yeah, I mean,
DLC.
I would be showered with money if I got it right. I think I want to keep it a little simpler. I like that idea. No, I like the idea of customizing decks because I love doing that in games.
Mhm.
Have you guys played Card Hunter?
Way back when, yeah.
It came out last September.
Then I'm thinking of something completely different, so no.
I'll paste in a link because it's really cool.
Yeah, please do.
You may lose your tomorrow to this.
Oh, damn it.
They've also done this really, really neat aesthetic with it. It's kind of fold-up cardboard characters. It looks very like a pretend board game, and it's all like a D&D game where you kind of... The equipment lets you... Each of your characters just has equipment slots. So if you drop in this magic helmet, beside the helmet, it just shows the 3 cards that adds to your deck.
Oh,
So-
really?
Particular equipment builds a deck. It's a really nice mechanic. So that came out actually just as I started working on this, and I remember thinking, Jesus, that game is amazing. How can I compete with that? How did someone make that? And I looked at their team page, and they have Richard Garfield as a design consultant. So I actually felt a lot better then.
How can I get him back there? I don't think
That's
I
got to
can.
be a nice feeling to see that.
Yeah, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
if you're up against that,
Shiny. So now I got myself a shield, scale mail, and a sword.
if you can get a helmet.
I have a helmet, but I need... hopefully with this Bandito and the Ducky will.
You must be more glorious.
Oh, there's a helmet.
This is
Just put ducks and Cyclops. line of glory.
I don't have any hope. I'm getting my ducks in a row.
Oh.
Wah, wah.
You can put that club down to get some treasure.
I can't. I don't have any hope. I have no hope.
Oh yeah, right. I'm not thinking.
Let's see if I
So
can.
another thing I'm thinking about is kind of changing the dread thing to be kind of a dread meter, you know, like a big graphical, how scared are you kind of thing, and instead of using it as a thing you pay to place monsters, instead it's a thing you kind of lower if you place monsters.
Oh,
So if you spend any turn without playing any, it kind of ticks upwards. The danger level rises, and
interesting.
when it gets high, bad things start happening. So the monsters move, or a trap spawns, that kind of thing.
Well, I could be screwing myself, but I'm going to put a ghost there.
You can take a ghost.
That almost looks like something from Binding of Isaac. I think it's just the body.
Yeah, possibly. Come on, you can do it, whatever your name is.
Banzai!
Oh yeah, they're definitely going to be generated.
Oh, it's only
somewhere.
one health. Oh, I thought that was going to be difficult. What was I thinking of?
No, it's still easy, but it has 3 armor. So if you try and fight him naked, it doesn't work.
Put the helmet there.
Yeah,
Have you got?
Oh yes.
I'm going to be winning this. This is where I'm going to win. Stop laughing at that. It's not funny.
Mighty Giant has had enough of this.
I want to show people that I'm worthy. Let's see.
Rooting for you.
I got a Zambi. I'm putting up a
This
Zambi.
Wambi.
Zambi. You know the Zambies.
And test out your new winged helmet.
Helme.
Helmet.
Helme. I'm just gonna do like a nice sort of wrap around.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully he'll.
Yeah, you can rejoin. That'll look nice.
Helmet. 5 armor, 5 strength, 2 speed. All right.
When I first coded in Embro appearing on the board, he also had really stupid AI. He would look at the room next to him, and if it was closer to the Dungeoneer in distance, oh, that's nice, you've hooked up.
Yes.
Oh, so you could trap him in like a dead
Yes, you could trap him in dead end. But that was silly. So I fixed that. He will always go the correct way towards you.
Yeah.
Which one are you doing? Okay. How are we doing?
Okay.
Oh.
He can't even hurt you.
Oh, I love it.
Giant is very excited.
I am very excited that I could potentially do something.
Okay, here we go.
Some more rubber duckies.
You have 14 minutes.
Are all the sounds just stock, or did you make any of them?
I didn't make any of them actually, but they are from freesound.org, I think. So
Oh, cool.
of varied quality, and I've little to no sound skills, so they're all a few of them are at the wrong level. I actually have invested no time yet in doing better sounds, so I need to do that. Luckily, my art partner is incredibly talented, so he did the whole trailer for the game,
wow.
including all the voiceover. So he may actually produce some sound effects for this.
Being the wimp.
And how did you two meet?
So he's Australian, but he used to live in Ireland. So I know him from some years ago.
Oh, interesting.
And he's an art director for a TV ad agency in Australia. So, you know, getting to work on creative stuff outside work, I think, is a great outlet.
Let's see what we got. Oh man,
Where did he go? Not too far.
he's up there. But he's gonna
You
kill.
think you're ready for it?
He's gonna remove all of those guys that I just put up there.
You
Yeah,
put
he
that
just swats them
Cyclops
out of the
right in
way.
front
I could try
Oh,
that. No, I can't. I can't do that. I don't have anything to fight.
of you. Oh, no dread.
So I can possibly just.
Oh, I see your problem.
What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to lead. I got up all this. I can just waste some
Mm-hmm.
stuff on.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you're ready to fight him?
Probably not.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah.
You could just activate the cheat codes.
Yes, I'm leading you back, but I could technically lead you down. But
Actually, Only recently did I put in a very important cheat code for me testing, which is makes everything go way faster.
Oh, really?
Can't
Oh,
reveal my secrets.
I can see how that would be useful. Just kind of speeding everything up.
Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll put a checkbox in, the combat, saying, just skip all the animations.
Mm-hmm.
Because what I'm going to add there is Hearthstone, like lunges
Okay.
of the little character tokens. So instead
Oh,
of
that'd be
animations,
good.
yeah. So here they'll kind of lunge at each other to show the attacks and what's happening, rather than just this weird staticness.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to fight him next.
You can get that armor before you do that.
I have lots of hope. I can lead him backwards, but then he'll just walk away.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, come on.
Okay, I think you're ready for him.
I'm not ready. I'm going backwards again.
Giant likes taking his time on everything.
Brave,
very
brave Sir
meticulous.
Robin.
Very
Yeah.
meticulous person here. I didn't hear that when I was talking. What was that?
Brave Sir Robin.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, they're all going to
It's like
get
spill
randomly
water all
generated
over my
names,
chest.
Oh, good.
just so that you feel bad.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe
had
do
that-
a bit of that Austin Powers thing where when you lose someone, it cuts to their family mourning.
We had a game a couple of weeks ago called Dungeon Mans, and it was a kind of a roguelike dungeon crawler.
I actually watched that.
Oh, did you? Oh,
yeah,
there you
I
go.
watched it to get a feel for your show because I actually hadn't seen it before.
Oh, yeah.
That game looks hilarious.
It's a lot of fun. But one of the things they did
I
to
liked
make
all the
you...
descriptions of everything.
Yes, me too. One of the things they did to
Don't go
make you
backwards.
feel
Don't go
absolutely
backwards.
horrible was put in a graveyard with all the people that you had played and died as. So just
Yes.
as that reminder.
I have lots of
Definitely.
armor. Oh, I have more
Oh,
armor
time
than
to
him.
burn.
Oh, good.
Oh!
Got him? Looking
Yeah.
good. Can't get your breastplate.
Fire demon. I managed to find 3 treasure.
Good win. That's the win screen. That was worth it.
And so, in the future for the game, I think you mentioned this. So, like, is there going to be some stuff that will be left over for the next game, or is it going to unlock a harder difficulty, or?
What you've just done will be kind of the repeatable gameplay. So your shorter session will be you'll pick one of your dungeoneers or hire a new one, and you'll send them into a dungeon. And what you've just played is what will play out. And when you win or lose, you'll go back to this guild management screen where you'll see your existing dungeoneers and the rooms you've unlocked. And winning a dungeon like that will gain like a whole load of glory for your guild, and you'll use that to build something new. New room with some new ability, or hire some new heroes. And I'm at the moment I'm thinking if you win, you'll get to level up your hero and you'll become better.
Oh, that's cool. I like the sound of that.
But then you're obviously risking him if you send him in. So maybe
Yeah.
sometimes it's better to hire some more cannon fodder. And then when you pick a dungeon, I'll probably have you pick a difficulty level. So at the start you'll just have the easy level dungeon, and then you unlock harder ones, but you'll need better cards and heroes to get in there or to succeed in.
Is there a chance that you could end up possibly inserting like a party system?
It would be fun to have unlocks, like henchmen or familiars. I definitely want to plunder the whole D&D fantasy tropes for ideas and fun. A party, I mean, it would work. You just put them all in one spot.
Yeah.
Or it could be more hectic if they moved around by themselves. That could be funny too.
Just kind of wander off.
That'd be interesting, because then you'd have to really think about where you're putting everything in the game. Because then
and
you'd
then you
have.
would be able to
Why are
have-
you going that way?
You would
That
have
would be hilarious.
You'd have different types of gear, like say the archer is the only one
Yeah.
that can use bows and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Huh.
I will explore that. That could be hilarious. That could be an extra mode.
You're just punishing him for not killing the rubber ducky.
Yeah, that's right. You go the wrong way. That's what you get.
Oh, and another thing that is planned is, so see that room looks a bit like a barracks,
Yes.
and the room the rubber ducky's in has a big hole in it. I haven't hashed this out yet, but I'm definitely gonna have environmental effects and kind of combos. So if you put down the throne room and then you put any monster in it, suddenly that became the elite version of that monster.
The king of the rubber duck eye.
Exactly, yeah. And that unlocks, new ways to combo things. So there'll be a bit of experimenting there where when you see a room, you'll wonder, oh, does that have a special effect with that other card I was just given?
Oh, now that is interesting. You need
So,
that's
Ooh,
what
a
you
scary
need. You
spider.
needed the buckler to be able to take on the rubber ducky.
That's right. Okay.
Safety first.
Yeah.
You've actually reduced your strength to 1, the lowest it can be.
Oh.
Impressive. You couldn't be more cute.
No, I had -1 armor. Oh, strength. Sorry, strength. That's it.
I think Colm is one of those types of game developers that loves watching players fail.
Just sitting there with a big cigar.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I wanted you to do.
I actually made a game, I'm going to link it in chat. I made a joke game last year called Futility RPG. Here it is.
All I can think of right now is, but
Squinky,
Cole, you
squinky.
are the demons.
Sammy, can you repost that? Oh, nice.
So I made this game. It was for 1 game a month, a kind of game jam. So it's a very short game, but it's basically a never-ending character sheet. So it's promising that it's going to be a fun RPG, but it's a never-ending series of questions that get ever more weird and silly. So I actually posted it to Reddit D&D.
Oh,
when I
man.
put it, and some of the comments were very funny, very angry, and some people had a laugh.
I mean, let's check that out.
It was quite funny, and it's all to frustrate you. I mean, the animations are really slow.
So next week we're gonna
Wait,
have Colm back, and we're
Keeps
gonna be
going
playing.
back and forth.
Well,
Yeah.
he's scared.
He's not doing
He's
anything.
scared.
He may be scared of rubber zombies.
Maybe you're just playing it wrong.
Probably. There.
Next time,
There, now you have no choice but to fight, you jerk.
next time, Giant. Maybe you just need to play it smart.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I do.
Oh, that was tongue in cheek.
Didn't you build that tiny loop right at the beginning?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, built
He
it.
built that
Wow.
tiny loop because he was mad that his character didn't go and kill the ducky.
This is the first thing that I've killed. And he just went... doop, 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 doop. Ugh. Okay.
So the boss being a demon like that's also optional. I'm gonna have some other goals like rescue the abandoned princeling or something like that.
Just for us, can you put yourself in as the boss?
That's a very good idea. Finally,
Yeah.
throw it back on me.
That is a neat. What do I want to say? There's a D&D board game that me and my wife play with some friends, like Wrath of Ashardalon or the Ravenloft board game. And one of the neatest things about it is that you can have different scenarios. So, like, having the rescue the princess, or find the loot, or find the secret lair, that kind of stuff could be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it really changes up your tactics.
Mm-hmm, definitely. You're getting stomped.
Yeah, because he just like... Doop, 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 you know.
I've rarely seen such poor play.
Oh, so you put the treasure up so it goes back there.
No, he's just going to go back and deal with the slime, hopefully.
Oh my god.
See, I'm thinking about this. Not very smartly, but I'm thinking about it.
This isn't Guild of Dungeoneering, this is Guild of Staircasing.
Yeah. I should have technically stopped right there and just made him go around in that circle.
Oh, he
Good.
didn't go for
He
the
went.
treasure.
What?
Wow.
Well, he did not go for the friggin' loot. You dumbass. What kind of a dungeoneer are you? Oh my god.
Oh man. Oh. Yeah.
This is
You know
This
what?
is exactly what I like seeing.
What would be really interesting to see with this would be something like this would not be easy to make as a single developer, but there's a horror game, AAA horror game came out called Daylight, where if you're playing it on Twitch, the people in your chat, in your live stream, can actually make events happen in the game, and it'd be really funny if
A bit like the Left 4 Dead
yes.
AI controller. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be cool.
It'd be fun if like the people in chat right now could place down some of the monsters for Giant.
I think he's crippling himself. I know.
Yep. Well, I only have 2 minutes, so
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
going nuts now.
That being said, yeah, we kind of have to wrap this one up. So
That's true. We've seen pretty much everything in the alpha. Everyone who's on chat, you can play it.
You can
just
also
paste the link in
pre-order
the
it,
chat there.
guys.
That's great.
Ooh.
Yeah, and you can pre-order it if you like. If you want to
Oh,
support.
we're gonna kill each other.
No, you're not.
Yeah. I
You
was
found
high
zero.
speed.
I was hoping to just let that one die.
You know
out,
why
but-
you found zero treasure? Because you were looking dead at a large chest of loot, brimming with gold, spilling over as the lid was partially open, and you went, you know what? Nah.
Yeah, I was just like,
And
you know
just
what?
walked away.
You're just standing there. Yeah, you seen like the golden aura, and all of a sudden he's just like,
Well, you
but
know,
I've already been there.
I think he read in Treasure Seekers Daily about mimics.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You ain't
He's
gonna
not
fool
falling
me.
for that.
Oh, yeah. Not this time, treasure chest.
Oh
Oh. So that there is Guild of Engineering. Everybody needs to go and try it and
buy it.
buy it. And it's
Thank
on
you so much, Colm, for coming on the show. Sorry that it's now 3 a.m. for you currently on your birthday.
I think it's time for you to have a
Yeah,
pint.
it is.
Yes.
It's my birthday, as long as I stay upright.
Happy birthday again. Thank you
Thanks,
so
guys.
much for
Thanks
showing
so much
me
for
off.
having me. This was really fun.
Yep, we're glad that you gave us the time.
Yeah.
'Cause this was
As well, I know that you have a lot that you want to add to this game. Let us know when you have an update, because we would love to have
Yes.
you back on the show, because this
Cool.
show is off, or this game.
I'd love to share this when it's more finished. I
Yes.
think it's gonna be a lot.
I would love to see a follow-up on this one because it's so much fun.
That being said, we are going to take a small break, guys. I'm going to run some ads, so sorry, but
Sorry,
I need
but
to
not
run some
sorry.
ads. And when we come back, we're going to be playing Crystal Catacombs. Well, I will be.
Crystal Catacombs.
All right. We'll see you in a bit. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Average Giants. Now we're going to be chatting with. Wait, I gotta get this all set up. God, I'm so lazy. Ta-da! That's set. Dear Lord. Dear Lord, what have I done? So we're going to be chatting with the guys from Crescent Moon Games about their game Crystal Catacombs, which I've been having a lot of fun playing, actually. The little bit that I did play it. So we're going to get them in the call now. Looks like they are ready to go. Call Skype. Hey, how's it going, guys?
Oh, pretty good, man. How you doing?
Good. It's good to see ya.
We're using our Xbox. I think it works. How's it look on your guys' end?
Yep, it's looking pretty good.
There might be a slight echo though.
Yeah, might be a slight echo.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, hey, hi guys.
Hi.
That was a good one.
All right. Let's get this. We got everything else set.
Oh, Dustin, you're gonna cut off.
I can fix that. So before we start, would you guys mind giving us a little bit of a premise about Crystal Catacombs?
So, Crystal Catacombs is a procedurally generated roguelike platformer. Every dungeon is different every time that you go in. You have been captured by the Destroyer, and you are fighting your way through the Crystal Catacombs until you face off against the Destroyer and win your freedom.
Oh, cool. There we go. Put that there. And we'll get chat.
You guys have any? Do you have any experience with the game at all? Have you tested it or anything like that, or?
I played it for about 5 minutes, so...
What we do is that we play it just enough to get a feel for the controls. Yeah, that way that we can keep it fresh in our minds and gives you more immersive experience.
Yeah, I like that. If you guys have a controller, I'd recommend a 360 controller if you have one. I mean, I know we use various controller types, but yeah, definitely controller over keyboard.
Awesome.
Highly recommend.
Perfect. Okay, let's give her a shot. There we go. Let's try. Oh.
Did you just...
Yeah, I just hit the button.
What the heck?
Well, hello.
What the heck? That was like a dramatic zoom in.
I loved it.
Oh my god. That's because the Xbox One is the fourth person in the Skype call. We just don't even realize it.
Yeah, completely.
You know, like on our side, it's pretty much has a mind of its own, so we try not to upset it.
Oh, I get to choose.
Oh,
Keep it in style.
keep it started.
Oh god, that looks like a happy place.
So I see why you called it a Megavanian game. Just because you actually get to choose where you get to go. And the music. Oh, wall jumps.
Oh, so close.
This gives me a very slight remembrance of I played a game.
Oh my god.
I played a game a while ago called Shovel Noise.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Shovel Noise is a very weird, tiny game about that big on your screen, and you play just a pixelated block of pixels. Pixelated block of pixels.
Yeah. Pixelated block.
And you have to solve these very odd platformy puzzles, and it's just very screwsy.
Much loud?
Much loud. Okay.
Guys, just to give you a heads up, you're kind of cutting out on us. Our internet over here is a little wonky, so bear with us if we're...
No problem.
But this is what we always do. We always have a really bad issue with trying to get things working in the second segment. So,
Oh!
yeah.
I think not, sir.
I like the fact that
Let's make it
it's
close.
RPG as well as Metroid, as well as Mega Man-ish.
Yeah. So, can you guys explain a little bit of the level up mechanic?
Yeah, so what you're going to do is you're going to fill up that green bar. That's your base experience bar. Once that fills up, you're going to get a quarter put into your heart meter, which is that little, right now you have 50% of your heart meter filled up. So once you gain 2 more levels, you get 4 pieces of the heart. You get an attribute point, and you can open up your inventory and spend it on attack, defense, MP, or HP.
Oh, interesting.
I gotta just sorry to cut off a little bit. Do you guys have a push to talk on the Xbox?
No, I don't think so.
Push to talk on the Xbox? I don't know if we do.
Okay.
But there-
Oh well, we'll deal with it.
Hey, wow. It looks like it's me now, I guess.
I love how you're doing that. Oh boy.
So what made you want to make a game like this?
Oh, we've always loved like the Castlevania and Metroid type games, so something like this really felt like it was the right way to go at the time.
When did this first pop into your mind?
Oh, Super Meat Boy.
Oh man, I'm the artist and designer, and I created the idea for Catacombs 4 years ago. It took a long time to bring it to life.
Oh wow.
Oh, that one will get you. Took a long time to get to make the game exceptionally evil. Yeah.
So your aim is to be very vengeful of your players?
No, it's just I don't know. It's kind of like a response to how games are almost hand-fed to people. And indie games, I think, are doing a great job of actually making games hard again.
Mm-hmm.
They actually set up some kind of structure so you're not constantly just being guided through a game, I don't know. So what we did is I took the design back to old school roots. So there's a lot of RPG elements from Castlevania type games, 2D, Symphony of the Night.
Yeah,
I guess you could say the Metroidvania thing is definitely Catacombs could fit into that, but it's also very arcadey. It requires a lot of practice, a lot of pattern recognition, like response times. The more you play it, the better you get, just like the older games,
There's still a lot of want for games that are not spoon-fed to you, which is a good thing. Definitely a good thing.
Well, man.
And we didn't set out to make it kind of like Dark Souls evil or anything. It just kind of evolved that way, and it works too for the game design.
Mm-hmm. Spikes.
You can actually use your sword to grab that health. I don't know if you can hear me in time.
Oh, okay. I'll remember that for next time.
Yeah, because we're watching the stream and there was some lag there. But yes, you could have used your sword to grab that. That purple room is a teleporter room. Once you get 2 of those, you can work back and forth between them.
So you wrote that in your green light that you said that no 2 games are alike.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you think about it, if there's 5 different of these crystal realms, and they're each procedurally generated, so each level is procedurally generated. Each level is going to use about anywhere from 50 to 100 different room designs.
Wow.
And we use a pretty big grid when it comes to putting these rooms together. Engine fits everything together. Just the odds of who experiences being the same are so. It's I've never had it happen to me. I've been playing the game for since day one, pretty much.
Do you want to use
You'll definitely get into.
I brought mine.
Yes.
You'll get into familiar situations. But every time you get into one, you're going to be at a different place in the game, so you may have different more levels than you did before. So it's always going to be definitely each thing.
Pulling out the actual Xbox controller.
Good. I love this controller, but my controller is about 4 years old. The rubber on the sticks is coming off, and like 2 of the buttons don't work.
And I got my 4 of these because I like wired stuff.
So I'm just going to. So, who did the soundtrack?
That would be Masked Epsilon. That's his. That's what he goes by. And I discovered. Yeah, actually, he found me after I posted on a chiptune site 4 years ago. He was actually the first person that like officially kind of joined the Catacombs team. Well, he has been with the game since the beginning. He's produced fantastic music, and it never gets old.
Ouch. Oh, we lost you guys' video.
Lost you. We can hear you.
We can hear you.
Stupid Xbox decided to.
Did I say Xbox close? Oh wait, will that do it? Oh no, don't do it. Okay.
Yeah, we're good. All right.
Oh, and I might have to restart the game.
No.
That's okay.
Starting
I think
fresh.
it's-
Don't worry,
Sorry,
you're
we're dealing
sucking
with-
anyway, so you can just start over again.
Yeah, yeah. How's that the game go last time?
I won.
That was just, you can say that was just practice. I was just
Yeah,
kidding.
that was just totally.
But what you're going to want to do there is you pick your first realm, and then you're going to go through 5 levels, and to beat each of the levels, you have to kill enough enemies, and one of the enemies is hiding a key. So when you find the key, then you just need to find the door, and that'll take you to the next level.
Oh, interesting.
The game actually, the difficulty increases. Every time you beat a realm, the game's actually going to get more difficult, so the enemies get harder.
No,
So that means by the time you hit the 5th realm, the enemies are insanely powerful. So you can always mix it up too. So you can say I want to go to this level first and this one. You end up on one that you may not have expected to. And
I just noticed all those different modes. What are
this.
what are each of those
yeah,
modes?
so there's a few different notes. The first 3 are difficulty changes. There's normal, hero, and rogue, which are basically the game you're playing now. Survival mode is a completely different game. Actually, kind of like a
Oh my god.
arcade version of it. So you start and you don't fight bosses, you just kind of see how far you can get. And it's a lot of fun. They're both
And
the one you're playing now is like the official, like if you want to beat Crystal Catacombs, then you would play
I do like your use of the color palette that you've
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, this is the ice level, the generic ice level. It's a lot of the art, actually, the design and color palette, especially in the enemies. I guess you could say you can see a lot of influence from the Metroid series.
Yeah, definitely. Whoa!
Designing the enemies and Metroid. I mean, I guess Castlevania too. The game has so many influences.
So, what platforms are you guys planning for it to come out, and what's the price point?
We want right now. Well, officially, we're going to be doing PC, Mac, Linux, and we're working on a mobile port now.
Oh, cool.
Game. So like we're finishing up the computer version of the game, and that should be released fairly soon. The last time I checked, we were at 70% on Steam, so we're getting there. It's been a process, but it's okay because we've got time to also finish the game. So yeah, that's what we want to do, and we can hook it up. I mean, I don't know. I would love to see this game. I mean, if I could just pick a system, I would love to see it on a 3DS and actually do like 3D backgrounds. I've been playing with my 3DS a lot lately.
That'd be fun.
That would be so cool.
I think that would be.
So in the green light,
On screen, it's
in the green light, it says that you've been working on this for nearly 4 years.
Yeah, that's from like the conceptual, like so the first. I woke up and I was like, I have an idea for a game. That was about 4 years ago and 4 cities ago.
Wow.
And yeah, it's been a journey. I kind of like just stopped everything in my life and started working on it. 2 Kickstarters. The first one didn't go as well as planned, but I learned from our, from our mistakes. Came back to the second one. It was really successful. And so far, the response from the backers that they've gotten to play it really great. What I've heard, they've been really excited.
So for the people that are thinking of doing their own Kickstarters, what can you tell them that helped you succeed in the second coming of yours?
That's a big question. Well, like, it's a lot different now, I think, because Catacombs, the successful Kickstarter was about 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And Catacombs was kind of a weird instance because we had that unsuccessful one before, so we kind of had a little following before, and we used that to help us out in the second one. But then, in the past 2 years, you kind of have to ask yourself, how much has Kickstarter changed? Push to it. I've heard anything from people hiring people just to make Kickstarter presentations.
Oh my god.
And now you have like the big guys coming into Kickstarter too, and then you also have Indiegogo, and you have those other. So I mean, really, what it comes down to, if I had to put it simply, would just say know your concept. Try to have some kind of proof of concept, some kind of visual. Like, of course, obviously, you're gonna need a visual, but you're gonna want, if you can, what seems to work nowadays is putting a controller in players' hands and letting them play like a prototype of the game. And also, it just comes down to presentation. That's half of it. It's got to be a good game. It's got to be, interesting just to look at, and it's got to be something that you're going to want to play. Also, open up your wallet and give money to. But you also have to be able to present it in a fashion that makes it so that people want to play it. It looks exciting. They want to be a part of it.
I've seen some Kickstarter campaigns that failed because they weren't offering something that would actually be like, I don't even know how to say it. Like,
cold as ice. It knows that it is.
They were showing something that wasn't that shouldn't have been shown, basically.
Oh yeah.
Their Kickstarters.
Times.
When I went into it the first time, really what it felt like, the unsuccessful Kickstarter was, I was like, I got an idea. I'm just going to produce some artwork. I might get a friend to help me with a demo, or something, but I just kind of want to get it out there and see what people think about it. It was kind of like, it was definitely baptism by fire, because of doing that, you just kind of realize that from a Kickstarter project, like, to actually have somebody, give you money. They've never met you before. They don't know anything about you, I think.
Okay.
And when I first did, back to my point, when I first started the Kickstarter, it really felt like kind of like the Wild West. Because it was kind of like, you just show up, you have this project, you're like, boom, here I am. I may or may not know what I'm doing. Can I please have your money? That's kind of how some of the Kickstarters feel, especially back towards the beginning. I haven't heard stats from Kickstarter in a while, but what was their failure rate right now? I think it's like 40%. That's right. Yeah, at least, but that was months ago. It may be a completely different beast. It's a platform you can use. If you create a strategy, get a project.
So for the enemies in this game, were they all your ideas?
Yeah, I kind of look at the environment. So, we have the ice. We work here, and it just kind of, I don't know, I kind of have a really spontaneous process where I'll literally just sit down at the computer and just start pushing things. And they turn into these monsters, and that's how I draw too. I wrote them.
Well, now you can actually use some of your teleporters.
Oh yeah, I will do that.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you just stand on that and hit up.
Nate,
The stream is throwing me off because I'm actually watching
probably cycles through.
Oh, okay.
I think I only have.
Then actually, are you using the Xbox controller?
Yes.
If you hit the right bump button, you should be able to open your map.
Oh.
And
Oh.
you can also use the triggers to zoom in and out on the map, and also while you're playing as well too. So
Oh, cool.
Man, there were some games back in the Nintendo era that really needed that.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't remember what game it was back when I was a kid, but my...
The first Metroid could have used a map.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, yes.
I had this one game, and I don't know what it was called. It could have been... It was just like basically you had to get keys in each room, and there were doors all over the place, and you had to find your way to wherever it was.
Gauntlet?
I don't know. That's the thing, is that it was literally a platform game, and you had just little rooms like that, and you had to get like blue key, red key, yellow key, and they take you to new doors and take you to different areas. And I played it for like hours and hours, and I didn't know if I was ever close. Then finally I decided to look in the box to see if there was a map. Yeah, there was a map about, I'd say about 4 feet by 4 feet, and each room on the map was about that big.
Oh my god.
So it just brings back memories, but this is a good memory right here as opposed to that.
Interesting.
So are you guys at your man cave, or what's up there?
What's that?
Are you guys...
Or what?
You guys at your man cave, or?
This is just one half of the man cave. We actually have a house studio. And
Oh, wow.
We're in the living room right now. The studio is in the other room, but we didn't really have a good Skype setup in there. I mean,
Yeah.
it just would have been kinda good. So yeah, we just decided to use the Xbox. Is it still like Zest moving around and stuff? I've been watching it.
No, it's been alright. It's nice. It's kind of a cinematic twist.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
I was gonna ask, one of the items I got refilled my hourglass. What's that mechanic all about?
So your time in all the levels. When the timer runs out, the destroyer shows up and will just annihilate you. So you don't want to hang around, and the time sand will it'll give you extra time.
And what is the Annihilator, or should we just wait for that?
Yeah, we'll just wait for that.
Destroyer.
We all
It takes
know
10
him.
minutes. He shows up after 10 minutes, and do you remember the ghost from Bubble Bobble?
Oh, yes.
He's kind of that, except he just kind of like he just homes in on you, and he just gets faster.
Oh my god.
What was his name? Evil Eddie? Smiley face?
That's getting the damage.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh,
So what was the original inspiration for this game? You mentioned that one day you just woke up and you're like, I must make
Yeah,
this.
well, yeah, I guess all ideas have to start on a day, right? But this one was, actually, it was so different from what you guys are playing now. I actually wanted to do something similar to the lines of like Mario Paint meets kind of like a game editor program, so you'd actually like paint these elaborate levels, and you can like use stamps to put props in, and then you can put down your enemies using like a stamp tool, and then you can play your friends' levels. You could share levels. It was going to be this whole. It was usually like the idea was a huge scope, and then I kind of just shrank down to this kind of manageable thing that I decided, procedural generation is kind of like it's random every time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a really tough jump. You can make that. It's just
I'll try.
you'll try it.
yeah.
This
But,
one,
yeah,
the
I
character
mean-
models kind of remind me of Jetpack.
It reminds me a little bit of Super Brothers.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I mean that's it. I mean it was, and then I was like, what kind of game can? I started off as one person making this, just doing all the artwork. So I had to like realistically ask myself, what can I produce? Like I wanted to make a game that was big enough to, actually feel that like you could sit down and experience the game.
Mm-hmm.
And I decided to use this minimalistic pixel art because I could manage to do that as one person. And I did all the animations too, so like and the funny thing is I kind of taught myself how to do all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Is there saves in this game so that you can come back to it, or do you have to start over?
To save, you have to beat a world. So that's the roguelike aspect in the normal mode, is you kind of have to run the gauntlet. So you have to make it through this whole world and kill a boss. But then once you kill that first world's boss, it'll start saving.
Oh, okay.
You progress through by the bosses.
HP,
I will use this.
HP good. See your map. What does your map look like?
I'm just gonna go to the next level. See if we can get a world beaten.
Yeah, beat a world, I bet you.
I'm gonna.
Beat a world.
Oh, I will.
What should beat a world?
Well, why don't I then?
Good luck.
Is there any like percentage complete sort of deals with this as well?
There's nothing that states it. The closest thing is, well, we do have the monster cards, which I saw you collected one. You got
I got 2 so far.
monster cards. So you can collect those from all the monsters, but then their survival mode does keep track of a high score, but there's no like overall percentage for the game,
Oh,
just because there's so many different modes. And
question: what other fortresses are there than Ice Fortress, Azeroth?
let's see, there's 4 other realms. There's the Lost Jungle, Kiepenstein, which is like a castle, kind of like a Castlevania castle.
Best named
Deep
castle.
Deep Darkness is like underground, subterranean place, and there's the Pit, which is like hell, kind of.
Cool.
I highly recommend the Pit because you probably would die in the first 30 seconds of playing. It's fun. It's my favorite level.
I like those odds.
Yeah, and you will get better at the game. I mean, if you play it more, you do get better. And I can beat the game now on normal mode in about 5 hours. I think that's about an average time. If you go up to rogue mode, or if you go up to hero mode or whatever, I've never even made it past. The first world, and insanely hard. Like 2 hits from an enemy and you're dead, kind of thing. It's fun, but if you play that, you'll be a lot better at normal mode and go back into
That makes sense. To challenge yourself with the hardest stuff and.
Right. And it's kind of cool though, because you can develop your own strategy to going through the game. So you can start at any level you want, and no matter which level you pick, those enemies are going to be level 1 enemies. If there's a boss that you feel like you are comfortable with beating you first, you can take him on first and take him out of the way and get like an item. Because what's going to happen is if you beat a boss, then you get to select the rewards. And the rewards are kind of like your upgrades. So you can get your double jump, your slide, and that's where you get your magic, your new weapon, all the good stuff. All the fun stories.
I was about to ask what the coins do. Like, is it a currency system if I find somewhere to...
Yes, it is. Those are shards. Those are crystal shards. And there is a shop that may or may not appear in every 4th and 5th level.
Oh, okay.
If there's not a shop, then there's the battle chamber. And the battle chamber is a room that actually teleports you to another room outside of the map. It's like set up in a little duel where you have to face off against a group of enemies.
Fancy.
Now, I got a second upgrade point, and people that know me and watch my live streams know that there's only one thing I can upgrade.
Is it attack?
Of course!
Yeah.
More damage is always...
That's the champion way to do that. In this game, you almost have to in this game just to give yourself that slight advantage, because the enemies start hitting so hard that if you don't know what you're doing in a level, and even if let's say you're maxed out in attack, you wouldn't even probably get near an enemy.
I think I would
But
do
as you get
defense
better,
first,
obviously, you're gonna be able to.
because I'm notorious for deading, so.
I mean, you seem to be doing great right now that you're rolling through here. This is a good level, a good introductory level. The thing you want to look out for in this level is that's the floating ghost ladies.
Yes, they do so much damage.
Yeah, and these guys right here, these guys are. But once you get your attack up to 2, you can pretty much take on anything.
Whoa,
Oh, God.
Whoa!
That's a thing.
I don't think you can kill that.
I don't know.
It's either laughing at you or.
Yep. I lived.
No, it's great. Like, that's.
Shit.
He says, yeah. We actually just submitted this to IndieCade a couple days ago, and we're really excited to hear back from them.
Oh, that's great to hear. I was.
Never done anything like that, yeah. I love the idea of seeing people play the game.
Oh, you can.
See, he was the door. Thought so.
He was the door.
He was the door.
Or that's the gate guardian.
The gate. The
Oh.
gatekeeper. Monkey! Oh, he's a Yeti.
Wow.
Ow, my face.
That was quick.
will die, Pamba.
Jump.
Nope, nope.
I wish we weren't watching like 5 seconds in the past because I might actually be able to help you. So yeah, you gotta jump when he hits the ground, and then
So that you don't get stunned.
Oh, he's angry now.
yeah, exactly, and then
Oh, I
yeah,
get it.
yeah, you should be able to take him out fairly easily if you can get a few good hits off of him.
Pamba the Stomper.
Nice, and you got his card too.
Da-da-da-da-da-da! Boom!
Nice.
Victory.
Good. Yeah, he's doing pretty good. Yeah, that's a good start.
Oh, you have to choose one of those?
Yeah.
What you're picking here is you're picking your one reward item. Yeah.
HP bug. Or I could become
Yeah.
Mega Man. Oh, but that holy relic is nice too.
Yes.
Nope. I'm Mega Man. I guess Papa got stomped on.
Nice. Yeah.
Thank you, Misfit.
Sujin, Kazijin, and Senga begin combine your powers in Eternal Light. Show these fools your unstoppable might, Gate Guardian.
So how does one use the Buster?
You set it to one of your other buttons.
So X, Y, or B.
Funker.
Oh, okay. So what I can do then is set you like that, and you like that. Yep, just call me Mega.
Rather not.
Or X.
I'm gonna call you Roll.
Roll? I gotta be the sister?
Yep.
Okay. Actually, Forte was my favorite, but nobody knows him. Cool.
So you also notice as you kill enemies, your weapons and your spells are going to level up. So if you look under your sword bar right now, there's a little green bar under your sword, and you know it says level 1 next to it. Yeah. But so the more enemies you kill and the more enemies you hit, the more that green bar is going to increase, and you can increase every weapon and spell in the game 3 times.
Okay.
They can get pretty strong. Yeah, so you can turn into a powerhouse if you play your cards right.
Use it. You're too slimy.
Ah, suck it!
Jump. Can you jump and use it?
No.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
There you
Action
go.
pose.
Oh, it's going through her leg.
Oh, I have mana.
You hit her once. You managed to hit her once.
Oh. Wow. She just blows herself up. Oh man.
Gosh. Painful. Okay. I didn't even need to fight it, but I want to try the Buster. Hi, Bats.
This is
Okay,
this is fun to watch.
This is a good game. I love the soundtrack. Hey, mana.
Mana.
One of my Kamehameha. Oh,
Oh boy.
no!
Oh, the triple shot. Was it fun trying to map out all these levels?
Well, I mean, it maps them all out automatically. It generates each one differently.
No, there you go.
Was it fun trying to code to map them?
Oh yeah, yeah. We actually worked with a programming team, Super Fun Games. They're the ones. So after we raised the Kickstarter money, we found our programming team.
Oh, wow.
And and I ended up going down to where they're located in Phoenix and working with them for a while to get the game finished, and got to hear all kinds of stories about the procedure generation system in the game is. I think they started with some reference material, but it's pretty custom. And yeah, it was a lot of work to get these pieces to fit together correctly. We had to do a lot of tweaking to make sure.
So were there some funny glitches in the early coding
Oh yeah,
stage?
I wouldn't be surprised if you run into one while you're playing. Actually, you guys are playing one of the final builds, so it's not the final build, but so there is a possibility for glitches. But,
Okay.
The game there's so much stuff going on in this type of game.
What was your guys' personal favorite glitch that happened?
Ooh, that's definitely the. Okay, do you remember when you opened up the treasure chest and there was a bomb inside of it and it just blew
Yeah.
up?
Yeah.
That was never supposed to happen. What was supposed to happen was that bomb was supposed to be an item that you collect, but for some reason the programmer put it in as an active bomb, and so when you click it, it's actually an active bomb. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, that has to stay in the game. You can still find the bomb item, but there's also the chance of it like detonating when you.
Huh. That's okay. I found something better than a bomb. We were chatting while we got it, but I picked up a rocket launcher, so I win.
Oh yeah, the rocket launcher is a boss killer for sure. It's a boss killer, like, yeah. But the thing is, you just got to be careful where you shoot it.
Yeah.
So the game's mostly tweaked to avoid generating impossible jumps or dead ends?
Yeah. Actually, you will run into dead ends. It depends on the level, because each one of these realms actually generates different. Some go from left to right, some go from right to left, some go from top to bottom, some are completely random. Each one has a set theme, like a set kind of path that it follows. But, like for example, if you play the Ice Fortress enough, you'll realize that you're always starting on the right side of the screen and you're always ending on the left side of the screen.
Oh.
Yeah, so each realm has its specific generating path.
I'll go.
And see, now that you're in levels 4 and 5, the levels are going to get much bigger. Levels 4 and 5 are like twice the size of the first.
If that Wraith is looking for love, she's looking in all the wrong places because she kicks
No,
the
she's
crap
doing
out
the
of me.
wrong thing.
Ah, the key! I don't need you, lungfish. Bule, land shark man.
Oh, that's Shark Dick.
Shark fin?
Yeah, his name's Shark Dick.
That's
It's
Shark Dick.
Arctic Shark, so we just call him Shark Dick. But when you say it out loud, it sounds like Shark Dick. So we just call him Shark Dick. So his monster card, actually, when you pick up Shark Dick's monster card, it's not Shark Dick, it's Shark Tick,
Yeah,
like
Shark
Arctic
Tick.
Shark.
Yeah.
So when you pick up this card, it says tastes like fish sticks, because he probably does.
It's gonna work.
Of course it is. Except there's so many teleports.
There you go. Very nice.
I'm loving this. This is amazing. I know we had it before. Can we post again where you can pick this game up, where you can pre-order it?
Actually, that's a very good question. If you go to levelsarlives.com, you can actually pre-order it, and there's 2 different copies. There's one where you can get the soundtrack with it. You also get like a PDF instruction manual that we made that looks kind of like an old Nintendo instruction. I think if you guys actually check check the Dropbox.
Oh, the instruction manual. Yeah.
Yeah, you should check that out because that's pretty cool. I don't know if you guys are familiar with. His name is Jonathan. I believe it's Watchsick, and he is Bogleach. I don't know if you guys have been to bogleach.com, but
No.
he is an amazing illustrator. I love his artwork, and he runs a beautiful website. And he actually, back in the day when I was in high school, 12 years ago, I remember in high school, he ran a sprite archive. So he's been around on the internet forever. So he was going into games like, back when, 10 years ago and ripping out Super Nintendo sprites and creating these big monster archives of all these Super Nintendo.
Oh, nice.
Monsters. He has a really popular site. I definitely suggest checking it out. But anyways, he did all the instruction manual enemy illustrations. And they're just insane looking.
Do you remember, Giant, when I was into sprites and sprite animations in college? So I was reading Bob and George, which is like a Mega Man webcomic. And I got so into sprites and animations, like Mega Man sprites and the animations. I put them in one of my presentations for school.
Oh, that might have been the one you had to make a presentation on how to do something, and I just did how to burn a CD.
Yeah. Oh, we sucked in college.
Yeah.
Most people suck in college.
I consider it it was a very valuable time, in the sense that I spent a lot of money on it and didn't care.
Yeah. I spent like $5,000 or $6,000 to learn how to play DDR, pretty much.
Yeah, $2,600 to learn that I was, I really liked playing games on my laptop while the professors were talking.
Thanks.
Yeah, I spent several $1,000s just becoming a pretty great GoldenEye player.
Jetpack, really?
Used to fly. Fuel is limited. Damn it.
When the fuel runs out, does it go away?
Yes, but if you get another jetpack, it refills.
I'm good. I'm happy. I don't need games anymore. I'm done. I found the best game.
Sorry, you have at least about 15 minutes left, so sorry. Keep going.
Oh no, I'm going to be playing this game for the rest of my life, is what I'm saying. The show is now over. Thank you, everyone. Our challenge is now complete.
Hey, if you guys want to just keep playing this every Monday, that works for us.
I wouldn't mind, because the IGM, we have our own stream team here on Hitbox, and we're always looking for indie games to stream, so we might pick up a couple copies. But I would love to stream this every now and then.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man, that'd be great.
I'll probably do something on my channel. Because I'm always looking for something to make people less bored.
Woo!
What is that thing? A cat with an axe?
It's got to be some kind of
That is the Minotaur.
Oh! Oh, so good!
Oh, that is a tricky situation.
You don't love me!
Haha! Yeah, that's right.
That worked. Sort of.
You can actually hold down the Charge Buster button and it'll keep firing out shots too.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh god,
no,
oh god,
no.
oh god. Come on. Actually, you know what?
Hit that first. You're just not good with those spiky ones.
They're annoying me. Oh look! Oh, we get another point of damage.
Defense, motherfucker.
Yeah, defense. Oh no, I slipped.
Sure, you can kill everything, but everything can still kill you.
And again. Nope.
No. No.
Just get eaten alive.
No.
Oh man, that was close.
Woo!
Oh, this sounds bossish.
Well, that was.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool! Wait, dude.
Jetpack.
Oh, I have the jetpack.
Jetpack.
What I need is rockets.
And Plasma Ghost.
He's up here.
Get back here.
Oh god, he's firing something.
Oh god, it's so hard to move on here because it's all ice. Oh, I gotta hit him in the eye, don't I? Yep.
You gotta hit him.
Oh, this ice. Get back here.
He's charging. Charging.
Okay. Oh, wait a
You
minute.
gonna use your rocket launchers? It didn't work. Oh, 50.
That's my ghost. Oh, he's using his rocket launcher. Don't forget your rocket launcher. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah. No. Yes.
Rocket
so
launcher!
close.
Oh, what a waste. Oh, you cannot touch that eyeball. So how's that defense going?
Fine.
How's that go through?
No. I'm dead. Shazbot.
Can you do it?
A trick for that guy is staying up in the left corner wall and dodging his bombs when he shoots them. So you can hit his eye from up there, actually.
Right.
Yeah, that's an insider tip.
Smart.
Yeah, pro tip.
That hurts you too.
Yep. Should have just been using my sword. Oh! You smarmy sword.
Can you do it?
Oh, so close with that rocket.
Oh, he's angry now.
This is so classic.
Yeah, I like that. That just takes you back to the day when
Nice.
bad guys
All
were
right.
about to
He's
get
gonna
him.
get crazy. He's gonna get
Alright,
really
guys,
crazy.
Bebop is blinking, so we're almost done. I already killed Rocksteady.
Oh! That was a move.
Was
Oh
not
shoot!
expected.
Look out.
Did not expect.
Yeah, I'm just watching like 10 seconds.
Oh, you are tempting fate.
Mhm.
You have anything? Charge Buster? But you can't use it. Oh!
Says you I can't.
I'm surprised. Nope.
Nice.
so
Oh
close.
man, in with the charge shot. That's tricky with this guy.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
you're. Ooh. He has a lot of hit points.
I appreciate it. I do
Oh.
appreciate it.
Now he's just being a dick.
Nope, nope. Oh.
You got time.
7 minutes. It's gonna be like when we did
Oh,
freaking
no, you
Deep
don't.
Oh. Oh well.
Play a different
Yeah. We gotta go to the pit.
Go
It's
to the
already
Brad
chosen
Pitt.
for us.
Oh man, that was pretty good though. You gave him a run.
That was fun. So that game over didn't save, which means now I'm starting fresh,
No,
right?
but if you would have beaten him, then it would have saved your game, and you could have just picked up from there. Like if you,
Crazy.
Should I be timing you right now? Should I be timing you
You
for
gotta
how
run the
long you
gauntlet.
last?
Yeah, this is
God.
my favorite
Whoa.
level for sure. And I'm just gonna let you explore it. And
Oh.
nice.
Wow, you're leveling up like nothing.
Well, you know, risk reward.
Yep.
I don't trust them. Oh god, lava, 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 lava,
Everything
lava.
is lava.
Lava, lava! Oh!
Yeah, did you guys ever play The Floor is Lava as a kid?
Yeah. I'm having flashbacks now. What the hell?
What are you
do
planning
I
on
do?
doing here? Whoa! Oh. I don't think you can make it.
Shit. Jump
You can go
button.
down at the bottom.
really?
I know I said it wouldn't help you, but I kind of have to. Right here.
Oh, right, I see. Wow,
Yeah,
I could've-
you can actually go left or right at the bottom of that.
Okay.
You just gotta be careful.
It's gonna be careful.
Careful. Yeah.
One of those well-timed comedic moments.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh, I'm doing the same thing right now. Oh well. I'm gonna go here.
Looks like you're safe for now. Whoa!
You're never safe at this game.
No,
Well,
no.
like the falling down in the pit is kind of terrifying always. Like anytime you go down, because you can fall into a room and you just get annihilated. Like,
Yeah.
There's guys in here that shoot rockets at you. I don't think you've seen any of them.
Oh good.
Yeah, you got that to look forward to.
Oh my god, this game was a blast. So, for the stream team that's watching, we're gonna be hosting like a Crystal Catacombs tournament sometime in the short future.
Speed Racer.
Speed Racers.
Nice.
That's gonna be awesome. Ow, my
Yeah, survival mode is great for that. You
Oh,
who
yeah,
can get
great.
the farthest.
And Sam's gonna be like,
Moonstone.
I don't want to play this game.
Oh, yeah, the Moonstone is a game changer for sure.
Oh, yep.
Nice.
Yep, that's happening.
What? So, how much damage was your sword doing before 15? And now it should be doing 3. Yeah.
It looks
Yeah, you should be able to destroy these monsters. Yeah.
Oh!
I freaked out because I saw lava. Yes! Don't even care. I got the loot! We're moving.
Good. This video needs to send us all controllers. I have 4 controllers.
Works
So-
for me.
Is that what my next giveaway should be on my channel?
Oh yeah, look at that. It doubled the damage. Crazy.
Durable the Dermy.
Whoa! Whoa!
Berserker much.
That scared the bejiminis out of me. My bejiminis are spewing about the floor now.
Who did the sound effects?
See them show up.
Yeah, they'll be around.
Trimmer. Yeah.
Were the sound effects done by the DJ as well?
They were not. They were not done by Master Epsilon. They were actually done by my old buddy from grade school.
Oh, cool.
He does music too, and yeah, he'd never done sound effects for a game. I was like, hey, do you think you could do like 600 sound effects for my game? And he did it, and I love the sound effects. The monsters, most of them have a unique voice. Oh, there's the Trembler. That guy will now follow you throughout the level. Trying to eat you.
Oh, good.
We didn't get the loot though.
I think you need to just cut your losses and keep going.
So for hell, I assume you're going from top to bottom?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, there's no going back
And
up.
you're in the small levels. You're still in the small levels. So when you get to 4 and 5, they're going to be like twice as big.
Oh!
Whoa! That was a close one.
The pit.
Oh, right off the bat.
Yeah.
Didn't you open up one?
Yeah, I did. That's why we're going there. Go back up.
Nice.
I think your treasure room is on the left
Yeah.
side of the level.
Oh no, it's only those two. Well, unfortunately, we're gonna have to cut this one short here. I got like 8:59.
Can you not
Yeah,
kill
man,
these
that's
divers?
cool. I mean, I feel like you guys got a good start into the game.
Mm-hmm.
You got to see some of the crazy stuff. Yeah.
I expect everybody in the channel to go and pre-order this. Sorry, I can't talk. Lava. Go pre-order this game because it is super fun and totally worth it.
You guys have the pre-order. Was it for pre-order for $10? 10 books.
We can,
$10
we're, yeah, we're actually it's through our website right now, so it's levelsorlives.com.
And it's you can do either a pre-order or you can do buy the alpha.
And
for
and
20.
there's the pre-order through the Humble Store actually from our website. We have a $10 version for the pre-order, and then the $15 gets you the soundtrack. And there's actually right now there's a beta available, but that's a way older build. So we're about to take that down any day now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But you could play the game theoretically if you wanted to right now. That would be the only way to just buy the game right now, I guess.
What
And
killed
play
you?
it. But it should be coming out fairly. Oh yes. Yeah. There's a little tiny. Well, not really. He's not that tiny. I guess he just blends in. There's a caterpillar that blends in and drops lava behind him. So,
Oh, that little sneaky.
yeah. They're sneaky.
Well, we got to thank you for being a part of this. It was lots
Yeah,
of
thanks,
fun
guys.
and very unique game. Very, very unique.
I loved it.
Thanks, man.
Cool.
You guys
Bye,
did something
Thank
you guys did something that somebody hasn't done yet. You added Mega Man to the Metroidvania.
Yeah, which should have been done a long time ago.
Yeah, it's weird that just changing it up a little bit that gives it that much more like interesting appeal.
Exactly. Okay. Once again, thank you so much, guys, for joining us. We will see everybody else next week, unless you like IGM, because we do 5 shows a week now. So tomorrow we'll have something awesome and fresh for everybody to watch.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Have a good night.
night.